Welcome to the pod. You're here with Ban
and Heidi.
Thanks for taking a seat with us today.
Welcome. Wow.
You're not doing your part?
I'm doing my part.
Oh.
I'm just, wow. Here we are. Thanks everybody for being here. This is a safe space for you to join in on our real life, everyday conversations where we often find ourselves discussing women in sport, Paralympic sport, and of course,
Sitting volleyball?
yeah,
The Paralympics!
the Paralympics!
Let's go! All right.
Wow.
We did it.
We did it.
We did the damn thing.
So here we are.
Here we are, fit check for Heidi. She's
Dun-dun.
got this amazing necklace you have.
Amazing necklace. Where'd you get that?
Rose gold, maybe?
It's really heavy. Like, I'm actually struggling to
That's
be
what
upright.
everyone said. It's a little neck.
Here we are with the medal. She's gorgeous.
She is.
Wow.
Well,
My fit check is, we're
Okay.
both wearing the same thing, and we're
We
both
are.
wearing the closing ceremonies outfit, which we wore yesterday.
We did. And we love it. It's
Yeah.
like pajamas.
Yeah.
It's for the beach, I think, to represent moving into the next games. Yeah, LA 2028.
Yeah.
Beach attire, but I think it's more of like a pajama or bowling outfit, but it's beautiful. Galaxies.
So soft.
We will maybe like put the designer in the show notes because I can't remember, but I know it's very meaningful.
Mhm.
From Lululemon, everything is. We're very grateful for all the Lulu clothes. I don't know if this one has any writing.
Does it?
Yeah, there you go. What
It
does it
has.
say?
It's French.
Oh,
French.
we can't do that.
It says, with shared joy.
Oh, isn't that the truth?
I didn't know that.
That's true. Every single one of them have something
Yeah.
written around
Maybe.
the bottom. Maybe not the pants.
You also have a special thing beside you.
Well, it's part of the fit check. It's
Yeah.
not coming in later.
Oh.
All right, the medal is a part of the fit check,
We'll
of
get to the
course,
medal in the story.
and with the medal comes the bacon, the infamous bacon suit.
It's literally a
We
piece
just
of-
have one of
piece
the
of
legs. A heavy piece of bacon. If you
So-
don't know what we're talking about, please get online and
Yeah.
just Google it.
Maybe I'll pop a photo right here.
You should.
These are literally pants. The podium outfit turns into shorts, so I took
One leg off.
one leg off to put it on right now.
Keep yourself warm.
Yeah.
But it is a great outfit that got a lot of hype because of the bacon, and we saved it till the medals. We
Yeah.
wanted to keep it
Yeah.
for the podium,
Yeah.
and we rocked those bacons really well.
And then when all the staff came up and we took our big photo, we all jumped in a circle and chanted bacon.
So for everyone listening, only athletes get medals at a Paralympic Games. So the staff watched the medal ceremony from the side, and we were super proud. We were super excited, but they were like, "Get up here, get up
Yeah.
here!" And once we got to the podium, we all cheered bacon. So I hope that made it on air.
It did.
Classy bunch. It did? Okay. It
We
did.
stayed literally on the court forever taking pictures.
Oh
and
my
everyone was
gosh.
Snapchatting me. I can't wait to see all these pics. I'm like, everything is
We
on
didn't
TV.
we didn't know it was all broadcast, but we're grateful for that. We have asked for that. We will take it.
Yeah.
I thought of something and now I forgot. Oh, where are we? What are we doing?
Oh.
Let's set the stage. We're very tired. It is, I don't know, 48 hours?
It is
How many?
September 9th.
What?
It's September 9th.
Oh. When are you being playing? That's
2
6.
days ago. 7.
Days are days when you're here trying to win medals. I have no idea that it was the 9th. But I think you told me that at lunch.
Huh?
Okay, well, we are here September 9th
Yeah.
in Paris and filming the
Yeah.
day after everything ended because we feel like it's exciting. We got
Yeah.
a story to share, but we're also exhausted if you cannot tell.
Oh my gosh, exhausted. We're just in an Airbnb and we're here just chilling for one day and then going to we'll bake it tomorrow.
Different places.
Together, separate.
Separate. Together. Not. But that's okay.
To the beach, but different countries.
Yeah. 2 different beaches.
Okay. And
What?
here with us today
Oh, yes.
dun, dun, is Teresa Wiebe.
Hello.
Welcome. Are you in the frame?
I
I think I am.
Okay.
We're not in this one, but I'm for sure.
We're not.
There's no mic.
You need to slide over. Oh, yeah. Oops.
Hello, everyone.
Teresa is my best friend, and she's been here in Paris the whole time watching and doing the socials and just being hyper number one and just vibes on vibes. And I just couldn't be more grateful that you're here. So she prepared some questions for us.
You
Which I
prepared
didn't know
them?
until she said, "Want me to read them first?" I'm like, what do you mean?
Wow. Okay.
Heidi did say prepare questions, but then she took it back. So
I forgot because
Yeah.
we are us, and we've been a little bit preoccupied with some
obviously.
important things.
Okay, but first should we?
Yeah, we
Oh,
got
yes,
some,
yeah,
we got
yeah.
a toast, but don't you need a glass?
One moment.
Uno momento, not French. Yeah.
Ta-da!
With every rose gold medal. Oh, it's the real deal. It's okay. A celebration, and we want to celebrate with all of you. And our favorite thing to do is normally have prosecco, but we are in France, so we got champagne. Am I gonna do it? You want to do it? You're the medalist.
Can you prepare it? And I'll do it?
It sometimes pops it right off because these are very, very carbonated. So let's see what happens. Oh yeah, I forgot. I brought another piece of outfit. None other than the infamous bucket hat. Oh, it's backwards kind of. Well, that's okay. Do I have it on backwards?
No.
Okay.
It's this thing. It makes it tight.
No, I understand, but I want to say Canada. I don't think this is important. This happens a lot. There we go.
There.
Okay. Normally I would use my teeth. But I'm being classy right now. Classy, bro.
I got this thing.
Yeah.
Okay, this is where sometimes it goes buck wild.
Don't hit the camera.
No. Might hit the window. It's fine. I think it's okay. I think we're good. Yeah. Do you want to do it?
No.
Okay. Oh my gosh. Oh, baby. Okay.
Wow.
She was excited.
That sounded sarcastic, but actually.
Should I do a toast?
Yes.
Speech.
Okay. Usually I have a lot to say to the squad before a game, after a game, during the celebrations, but I'm going to try to keep it short. I have not thought about this at all. So this is very probably stereotypical, but cheers. Whoa, this is going to fall over. Cheers to all of you watching that have followed us on this journey. It really means a lot to us. But cheers to the team, to the program, for really making dreams come true. It is possible, and I said it before. I've never experienced something like that. If you haven't watched it, please tune in. But it was truly something special. Cheers. We did the damn thing!
That's incredible. That's great.
Oof.
Oof.
Oof. That's lovely. Oh.
No, I like it. I
Oh,
was like,
no reaction.
can you see my face on this thing? The bucket?
Yeah.
Probably not. All right. I don't think that was very good, but
I think that's
It's
really
Nice, crisp. Topical. etc.
cheers to the fight.
Yeah.
We did it.
Wow. Okay.
Sure,
do you want
Julie.
me to-
She doesn't
Okay.
like-
Oh yeah, maybe. So I'm gonna start by taking it back to Tokyo, 2021. You guys had the same matchup with Brazil, correct?
Correct. I don't have a mic, so you gotta tell a fact check.
Oh, that is true. What have the last 3 years looked like to get you to this different outcome in Paris, 2024?
Big question.
What
That'd
did
be
the
cool.
years look like? Let's start with
What were the years?
we talked. Started with leaving Tokyo.
Yeah, leaving
To
Tokyo. Fourth place. Different lineup for us, different also lineup for Brazil. And I would say just like total depression is really what encompasses it. I've never felt such
Agreed.
wholehearted and whole body sadness. people talk about post-game blues, Olympics, Paralympics, everything, and it's a real deal. It's a real thing. And I remember just, especially because of COVID, we couldn't like travel, we couldn't do anything, so we had to come home right after, and just coming home and being on my couch and thinking like, oh, 2 days ago I was playing a bronze medal game, like just.
And we fucked it right up.
Such a time warp. Like, yeah. And just that gross, like, feeling you wish you could go back, you wish you could do it again, you wish you could do something different, like, give more, like, just all those, like, feelings you don't want to have as an athlete. And, I mean, top 4 was our team goal and our program goal, and that's really was exciting, and maybe the sliver of hope I held on to. But when you're so close and, yeah, you're playing your rival in a big game, that was really hard. And really hard to bounce back from, too, I think.
Mm-hmm. I have nothing to add. It was horrible. And I think I said it, I think before our bronze medal match, that in those moments in that locker room after the game, I never thought we would be fighting for a chance for a medal at a major competition again.
Yeah.
I thought this is the best that we can be, and the other countries are only going to get better.
Mm-hmm.
And how wrong was I? Of course I had hope, and it's my job to regroup the team, but I really took that loss personally. I felt like I was outcoached. I felt like I didn't prepare the team, and that was our one opportunity. And you look forward to these past 3 years, and we've been in medal matches at every single tournament, except for maybe 1 or 2, but we don't need to talk about this. They've only made us stronger throughout this year because one was very recent. But yeah, it's incredible to see the growth. And I don't know when we started training. So what did 2022 look like then?
I don't really know. I don't even know what we did that spring or summer. I'm sure we went to the US and trained.
Yeah, we got back to it.
That's not when we went to Brazil. It's 2023. So
World Championships was 2022.
We trained in the summer with a heavy probably focus on like August, September. October moving into World Championships in Bosnia in 2022, and that was like a terrible memory, but just like a exciting time, but also weird, like with also the situation in the Middle East and not knowing if we're gonna go and things like that with Israel. And
we're talking now about World Cup.
Oh,
yeah, come on.
We're tired.
I didn't know if we were gonna go to Bosnia. No. We knew we were going to Bosnia.
I was like, what's happening?
I'm so very surprised. Here we are. What I more meant was like, we didn't. There were some like different lineups there, 2 different like, teams.
Yes, definitely. And China wasn't there because of COVID.
Yeah, sorry. I more was like thinking along the lines of we didn't really know how it was going to go. It was like, just go do our best. Yeah, see what the matchups are, see what the rules are, etc. Like, maybe we'll be.
Yeah, we had no idea.
And that was the first time with the World Championships that only the gold medal, only the first place got the Paralympic berth. Normally it's the top 2.
Yeah.
So
we made it to a final.
So
we got behind our favorite friends, Brazil. And I think going back before that, we added a couple athletes to the program.
Yeah.
So that helped build our program.
Yeah.
Because of course after every quad, people leave, we had people retire, then we added a couple new athletes, then we definitely went to Boston, I remember. And then we went to Bosnia, and I think we went to Austin as well. And then we went to Bosnia, and we placed second. And it was like, oh, okay, China's not there. USA has a slightly different lineup, but we played very well.
That was a good term. We played very business. We showed up every day. Like we were pretty like dialed in.
That was good. I think the beginning of greatness.
Yeah.
And I think that the missing piece was knowing how to win. We didn't know how to win. We didn't know how to win when it mattered. We'd go up 2-0 on teams or 2-1, and then we'd lose in 5. And we crumbled in that final against Brazil. We were so bad. It was embarrassing.
Yeah.
So embarrassing. So then we end on a bad note again. Yeah. Then we go into 2023, similar type tournaments. Then we have World Cup. And in 2023, really, it was like, this is the year we will qualify. That was the mission. That was the mantra. Like, we have to do it now. So we hosted the zonal event. Yeah. Brazil did not come. We do not need to get into that, but it was only us and USA. And that was hard. Like, we were playing against such an incredible team that we now know our Paralympic gold medalists for the 3rd time. So
cheers for that.
Yeah, we went to Exactly. They beat us at that zonal. We played well for the first couple matches. We went to 5 with them. Once again, we know we can show up, but we didn't know how to win.
Sure.
And then Bosnia. Now,
Egypt, we need help.
Same month.
November.
Egypt. You can go.
Egypt, World Cup. So back to the situation in the Middle East. There's
We haven't
That's
slept
Gaza.
for what feels like.
that's Gaza. Yeah, so that happened in October, which made it unsure if we were going to go, etc. There were some different things around that. The World Cup was in Egypt. We went to France first. We went to Val d'Oise, the same place we just went before the Paralympics, to stage and acclimate, and then we went to just outside of Cairo for 11 days.
Mm-hmm.
And that was awesome in terms of
Oh,
quality.
yeah, that was a hard event. We had a lot of things going on court, off court. We had to battle, but we did it.
We did it. And
We beat Germany in the semifinal to qualify.
I can't think what our pools, I don't even remember.
Oh, so many teams, but China was in the other
quarter
pool.
and a semi.
Yeah.
We beat Germany in the semifinal. So. To qualify because China had already made it to the final and they had already qualified out of the Asian zone, so they were already qualified. Awesome.
But we lost again. So we ended on there we go. Right? Like on a loss at an event. Still great, but second
So
place.
China wasn't in Bosnia World Championships, so we hadn't also seen them since our semifinal against them in Tokyo. So 2 years later, playing them in a final, a lot better.
Yeah.
Show up, but again, to your point, take a set, but just don't know how to
Keep pushing.
Man. So you talk a little bit about not knowing how to win. So let's talk a little bit about the preliminary game versus Brazil versus the bronze medal game versus Brazil.
Yeah.
In the preliminary game, they swept you in 3. And in what?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
We went to 4th.
I was like, let's delete that.
In the preliminary game.
Yeah. So in the preliminary game against Brazil, you guys lost, and then in the bronze medal, you guys swept in 3. And so, what does that look like for you guys? Like learning how to win.
Learning how to win when it matters, when there's pressure on the line. What do you think?
I think we just talk about it. We don't really shy away from, or you don't shy away from talking to us about those moments. It comes down to what we do after 20. And we've talked about that for so long. I shouldn't say comes down to, but that's one factor. When the game's on the line, who's gonna hit the ball, who's gonna go big, who's gonna do the thing. And I think all of us did it in that game. And did it or had that mentality kind of the whole time. It's not like we went in and we're we're gonna win. It's not after 5 points we're we're gonna win. It's just 1 point at a time and just being so focused on the game plan, combined with connected to each other, combined with being receptive to feedback. Like you said, that's kind of language we've used for sure this tournament, but for the summer. And just connected to each other, but connected to the bench, connected to the staff. It just was a huge team effort.
Mm-hmm. I think winning against an opponent that you know that you're stronger than is hard as well. Winning isn't easy, but it can just happen, right? Our pool play games that we did win were not great. We knew that. We were not playing at an elite level. But by the time we came to that bronze medal game, I think we really leaned to, and you alluded to it, but I always say, we want to be on the court at 23-23 or at 13-13 or 15-15 if it goes to that in a 5th set. You need to want to be there. But I think the next level is you need to want to the whole game to do the thing that's hard, to do the thing that's uncomfortable. And that's usually what the game plan is. So you might want to do what works every day in practice and every day when you show up and you know your teammates and you know the person beside you. It's not going to work when the opponent knows you. They're as good as you, if not better, and they're going to push. And they're going to know what you're going to do. You have to do what's uncomfortable. And to be able to do what's uncomfortable with the bright lights, with the people around you, and trust that you've done it before. Because we've always done it before. We're not saying to do something new. We're saying to do what isn't your favorite sometimes.
Yeah.
And we did that from point one that we earned because they earned the first point of that game, but we just went after a game plan, and we were connected, we trusted each other, we were receptive to every little bit of information. And the last piece I'll say is we took risks. In timeouts, no one would know this outside looking in. I mean, unless you watched on CBC and they showed this, I'm not sure.
Some people say, "I'm so happy I can hear bad now."
Oh no. But there's times where that third set, they pushed us. That game might have looked easy for people watching. It was so hard. Every single point, like my brain was going, what are we doing now? What are we doing now? And I'm sure the athletes felt the same, but we were prepared. We know that team better than anyone. But we blocked certain players without giving anything away in certain positions. And near the end of the game, in timeouts, I was changing our blocking schemes. We were doing things differently because we knew them. We knew the tendencies they were doing, so we were trying to get them to do what they're uncomfortable with. And we were like, yep, we'll do it. Okay, and then that ball didn't go there. Or then they made an error because of where we went to. Or I said, you're going to sit here, and the ball is going to come here. And we just committed to it. It wasn't about...
You're going to press, and you're going to not touch the ball when they hit it.
And you're going to hit it out of bounds, and I'm going to be very loud that it's out of bounds. And it worked. And that doesn't always work like that. But it came together, and we put the we ahead of the me to get the outcome that we needed. At every point, we came back to that. It was hard. It was loud. We had to push each other. But I've always said it, and I said it on this podcast, like when life pushes, when the opponent pushes, you've got to push back. Show up for battle and show them that especially Canada is ready. We did it to take a medal from a team. And I think we did that. I think we stole it right out from underneath them. Honestly, probably 0.3 of the game. Because that fear came across.
They'd be like, when did you know? I'm like, okay, playing, I really not until the
never,
last
right?
time.
You cannot.
It was tight, like just say 17-17. It was tight until the end of that third set, and then I don't even know what happened, and then it was
just a
23-17.
Yeah.
So I was like, oh, now I'm okay. Like 2 points is doable. 2 side outs or whatever that looks like is doable. But until that point,
there was just a different feeling.
We said in the locker room, like, you want to be like mentally drained by the end of a volleyball game, like from thinking or from being so on, and we were just so, preparing, you said, is the word I used in a lot of interviews I did. People were like, oh, that kind of looked easier. You really like thumped them. Like, yeah, but it was hard, like, to stay that mentally engaged and be ready for whatever they're going to, you can never count Brazil out. Like,
never.
You can never count out that fire that they always have. So just to be ready for anything is hard, and I'm just really proud of that.
To be ready for what they do, right? What their tendencies are and how they play.
I've been in pretty much every scenario of a game you could probably have against them.
Yeah.
Like it's...
We didn't touch on it, but we went to Brazil, you said in 2023, to train with them, and I think we played 8 or 9 matches against them, and we won 1 in 5. And then like a friendly, we'd be close, we'd be 2-2. And that was against a very similar lineup to what they have now. Their starting lineup has changed, but it's the same team, and I'd say they've only improved. They've brought back an athlete, Duda, number 2, who was playing badminton. She came back to sitting volleyball, and only makes them stronger.
For sure.
And we were not winning 1 year ago. We were not able to compete and beat them. We were like, how are we going to do this? And it's like, learn the game, improve yourself technically at home, and then learn the game. And we showed up and we executed, but by no means was any minute easy. It was exhausting, and this is why we're tired and my voice is going already.
Question number 1. Done.
So as we've seen from this week or the last 2 weeks, everyone watches Paralympic sport.
Woo!
Everyone watches Paralympic sport. I was talking to Danielle after.
T-shirt up? Yeah, the other one too.
Yeah, but I was talking to Danielle, captain of the sitting volleyball team, Captain Dan, and she was saying she was going to serve at one point in the third, and she felt the arena shaking, and I just think it's such a testament to like what you guys have done in making the games known and making broadcasting an option. And what did that mean for you guys to have all of your games broadcasted on CBC Gem? And what was that fight like? What did that look like?
Heidi's thinking.
Yeah.
This happens and we cut it out, everybody.
Yeah.
I'll leave it in. I just immediately compared a little bit to Tokyo because it's the same sort of situation. So with like getting those broadcasts, that was like so exciting last minute. Never thought it could happen. It was a nice surprise. Okay. Fast forward 3 years, my expectation is that it's broadcasted.
Right.
Even though it's said it officially wasn't going to be. I've been told for months that it was going to be done. So to even have to question it that close, I was really frustrated with that, but also really trusting that that CBC was going to follow through with what they said. So I didn't really have a lot of worry in that. I was just waiting for the confirmation. That just was kind of the frustrating part. It also, I'm just grateful that they flagged it right away, that they had it, that they planned on streaming it. But I mean, my expectation is still a lot more, like having announcers, having full broadcasting. It was really exciting to see that all the sitting volleyball games did get picked up or broadcasted if people wanted to pick up the stream. So that was
so thank you, World Paravolley for working that out with OBS. So that was great, but it wasn't the same quality of the stream after day 4 started. Yeah, exactly. So ultimately just like grateful that everybody is able to watch and that our sport is more and more known and that people are watching, and I'm curious to see what the streaming numbers would be. Excited to go and look. But it's up there.
You guys were getting tagged in about 1 million videos a day about people watching.
Oh really?
Like every
random people that you weren't sharing?
Yeah, I wasn't sharing every single one of them because there was 40 a day.
Well, that's great.
Yeah,
perfect. Thank you, people. Yeah. Well, the stands were full. That's for sure. Every single game, the stands were almost full.
Yeah.
France showed up. Paris showed up in the stands, and they loved Canada. Yeah. I would love to see a game with more flags. Somebody find a picture. I don't think so. There were sections. People were allowed, but Canada, that was great.
Cheering for dominated.
Yeah. But as far as broadcasting, if we go back to it, I'll say it now. I'll say it again and again and again. It's still not good enough. We need to have all 22. Let's hope they're increasing the number of sports at LA broadcast on TV, not only on a streaming service, with an announcer, with all the camera angles. It needs to be promoted, and there needs to, in addition to that, be an educational option to watch. People need to know Paralympic sport. People need to know what it is, and there needs to be a bit of an explanation.
Like a Nickelodeon Super Bowl.
Exactly. Yeah. It exists for other sports. It could even be just digital media. Yeah. It could be online. It could be socials. It could be whatever. But they're trying, and the Paralympics did a great job of that. There's some videos, and CPC did some things, but in general, the level needs to be equal to the Olympics. I'm going to continue to say that. It's amazing when we actually do have the full broadcast and OBS is there sitting almost hitting them on the bench when I get up, and they're close into they're turning and facing me because they know I'm a coach that likes to celebrate and get involved. I'm like, oh, I see you.
I didn't.
You didn't see them? Yeah. Oh, they're waiting. When you guys are going to get a big point or we call a timeout, they know I'm going to get excited. The camera is turned around, facing me for the whole point. I'm on the bench, and then the Sally comes. Yeah. To the sidelines. So I'm like, not every coach is going to be like that. I understand. Not everyone is trying to act exactly like the players. You know the vibe. Slow it down when needed. But I think that needs to happen all the time. I love it. I love to see it. I love promoting Paralympic sport. Yeah, I'm glad they can hear the timeouts. I'm sure they're not always exactly what they would expect, but we found a flow. We found a rhythm where we know what needs to be said. And I think in the bronze medal game, like I was grabbing the iPad so much. We were looking at it. We were dialed in. They're using different rotations because they changed a lot, and we knew exactly where the ball was going, who the ball was going to, what angle they were hitting. We could dig, defend, get out of it. Like, it was incredible. And to find that as a group, talk about it.
We both feel like it's literally magic. I mean, it's not by chance because we worked so hard at it, but it's like literally, there's dreams do come true. This medal just represents all of that coming together, and like,
I don't think I've ever had it happen in my life to that extent. For a whole 3 sets in a row, full team with a medal on the outside? I don't think so. I literally watched that Sally at the end of the game. I'm running by myself with no one. Like, did a turn. Because I was like in shock. Where you go? I was like, is it acceptable to just pass out? Just fall over right now?
I just want to lay down.
Yeah. I just... Yeah, where's the confetti?
I
was waiting.
it's incredible to witness you guys come together as a team like that, and to truly see everyone on the team dialed in and not let one point go unmatched. Like each member of the team was dialed in, and that was incredible to witness. What does it look like as you guys prepare for LA 2028? How do you keep this level of togetherness, I guess I would say, going into the LA games?
Teresa want me to get it.
Teresa, it's 4 years. Talking
More?
Change your cup? No. Here, Teresa. Always.
You
want me to do it? I'm an answer, of course.
Yeah.
Of course.
I think the answer is you don't. So we're with this incredible group that we have now, and I've said it before, if you could bottle the feeling before a match, no matter who we're playing in the world, in our locker room, or in a team meeting, or when we're having a meal, or we're sharing a laugh, we would be billionaires if you could bottle it and sell it. It is you can feel it in the air with our team. And we have athletes leaving. And we have athletes retiring. And the group is going to change. We have staff members leaving. We have people who are part of something truly incredible and something that no one in the world will experience again. No one in that group. We won't. So we reset. We add new people. We add new pieces. If you want to play sitting volleyball, find me. Reach out anywhere. But we do. And we spread awareness, and we continue to build. And we reevaluate our values and the vibe in the room and the people that are there. And we find that togetherness. I truly believe it will continue because we have a core group, but we will never have that exact connectedness that we did there. And we're going to have to grind. And sport isn't about everything being perfect. And it isn't about this, oh, wow, that game was magical. Awesome. But tomorrow's going to suck. And then we're going to have hard times. And then there's going to be down. But the athletes that I have the privilege of coaching throughout their lives have faced so much adversity and show up every single day to be better. It's just the same on the court. So we will get there. But I don't think it'll be easy to find that again. I've said it before. This has nothing to do with your question, but this bronze medal right here feels like gold. It feels like we are on top of the world. I'm not sure that is something we can replicate. What?
It really does feel like that.
I'm like in the final. I'm like, wait a minute, we played for bronze.
Go back and watch another game.
Oh, in our final. But that's what this group, right? It was like, we lost, next, let's go. Yeah. Feel the feels and know they got your back. You have an answer?
Yeah, not really. You pretty much hit it. It's just going to be different. I hope that it impacts the funding that we get, the viewership that we get, the desire for people to be part of this program, and just like the awareness. I hope it really helps with recruitment and just the eyes on our sport, eyes on our team. And I think you could see watching that game, maybe any of the games, but watching that game, watching us celebrate, watching the medal ceremony, the like connectedness, like you said, Ben, that we have. And I think if there's disabled women out there who want to, or women with impairments or women with disabilities who want to play sitting volleyball, like come find us, message us, DM us, because it is truly the most beautiful and most powerful thing. And I'm sad that it's changing and there's difference with, like you said, staff and athletes, and that's just natural. We play in 4-year cycles, and that's like, it's a large chunks of our life, and it's just a reality. So it's exciting to think about what it will be, and we've done so much building this program and building this team, and it's just, that's really powerful and really motivating for me sticking around, because you know, like that we can just make it whatever we want, like we can, or whoever is a part of it can make it what they want.
Right. Yeah, I think for anyone that joins our program, it won't be easy. Yeah. I never wake up and choose easy. So I hope that
exciting
athletes, but athletes do too, because it's not going to be easy, but you will find a home. Yeah. You will find a safe space to be yourself. and to have people that support you and push you to be better. And that is truly what this team is. So we will find it again, but with a different group in the room.
Wow, that was all my questions.
Oh.
But
Okay, I got some questions.
Whoa,
For things we need to talk about. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
For us. Okay. First, let's talk about. And Adele, we're tired. First, no one really gets to see my real weird side. But Heidi's used to it. She's always like, "That's normal." Maybe if they were really close to the bench during the game, sometimes they might see it. Let's talk about the medal. You probably won't.
Yeah.
We'll post some photos, but the front and the back of the medal, what it looks like, how beautiful she is. She's rose gold, baby.
She's heavy.
Yeah, she's how heavy?
Great question. Someone tell me. I don't know. So it's obviously bronze.
And how about her box?
Yeah, we'll get the carrier out. So
Everybody likes a
Someone
shiny
correct-
box.
this says Paris 2024, has the Paris logo on it, it has the Agitos on it.
What is this?
This
Yeah, that's
this
the
metal
piece
part.
of the Eiffel Tower.
Oh, I got it.
Okay.
This piece.
It's like this.
This.
You can redo it.
No, this is great.
Okay.
This shape. Apparently the shape has something to do with France, and I read that.
Wow.
And I don't know what that means.
Someone help us.
Someone help us, but that is a piece of the Eiffel Tower from who really knows when.
When they did a major restoration. And then they had
I see so
pieces
much
of it,
the
yeah.
metal and et cetera.
So someone was
Sure,
reading
yeah.
about it, but
Maybe just open that because there's
Okay.
some information in the box.
okay, bye. Anything's possible. Keep going.
There's a lot of things probably on them legs.
Oh, fair. Yeah, I was like, we definitely need photos of us at work.
Hour.
We're working. There's like a day in Paris to work. Work for the pod.
We're going to the Arc. We want to just wear these outfits.
Probably. It's cold though. We gotta bring a change. Oh, let's bring a backpack and a change of clothes.
Perfect.
Yeah.
I definitely was kidding, but
Oh. Oh, I wasn't.
da-da.
George.
Okay, so behind these
It's a
hazel
magical box.
is
All right, we got all light steel. Diameter 85 millimeters. It's always gold medal. Wow, fine gold gilding. Bronze medal. I don't understand any of the words there.
okay. So
Doesn't say how heavy it is.
symbol of excellence, blah blah blah, etc.
It's so
Okay.
important. I don't think it tells us anything.
Actually, quite important.
Oh,
A piece of iron from the original structure of the Eiffel Tower in the shape of a hexagon, symbolic of France, set like a precious stone, it reflects the prowess of another era. It is a piece of French history and of Paris's most emblematic monument that you're taking home with you. The textured iron insert and cleanly shaped beam patterns also make the obverse of this medal legible by touch. So the back side is if you're standing under the Eiffel Tower and looking up, that is what it is shown here. And there's Braille, and I believe the Braille reads bronze. It says Paris 2024 Paralympic Games, and on the bottom
what about
it says sitting volleyball women. So that's a nice little extra touch for the sport. Sport on it.
There's marks at the top, tactile marks near the top. I don't know, 3 for bronze. You only get 1 if you have C. You only get 1 if you get gold. So that's the bronze. Maybe the
Maybe the
Braille says
Maybe the Braille says
There's a
Paris
pin.
2024 Paralympic Games.
that's
Pin.
yeah.
We're just learning live here.
I don't know. Oh, the Braille says Paris in 2024. An alphabet invented here in France, making this medal accessible to all.
That's actually very cute.
It's beautiful. Okay. Anything else?
Yeah, it's heavy. It's
Oh,
beautiful.
the back. The back is my favorite part. It's so pretty.
I just did the back.
You said everything?
I said this is the Eiffel
Oh.
Tower.
You did it. She did it.
The Braille is not bronze.
With the
Braille
Agitos
is-
in the middle.
The Agitos. Everybody say Agitos. 1, 2, 3.
Agitos.
Correct.
Agatos.
No. There are 3 agitos. Here,
Oh,
everywhere.
okay.
Oh.
All right,
I also
last
like that-
question.
Sorry, I also like that ours are red. Like the Olympic ones are blue.
Oh.
I like the straps are red.
Yes.
Canada. Okay. You want
Last-
questions?
Yeah, one more question. Okay. Explain the moment. Explain the final point of the bronze medal match where we knew we're taking home some hardware. How did it feel? Where were you? Where were you on the court? What did you hear? What did you smell?
What did you smell?
Taste anything?
No. I don't think I really know what was happening.
Yeah, fair.
I believe Allison served.
Nope.
Yeah, she did.
Okay, at point 24.
That's what I mean.
Okay.
At the moment. Yeah, I was on this side. I was first. Right?
I don't know.
Yeah. Anyways,
Well,
maybe we'll replay here. Insert clip.
right. But what rotation were we in? Was Jen in 6 pushed up? Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, so Allie, yeah, Sarah was in 3, you were in 4.
Okay, I'm like I said,
Hey, Sarah. Probably had to know anyone who was like, look.
I didn't even know his last point. Oh, poor Pamela. Pamela served and her teammate touched the ball and
Before it went over the
went
net.
over the net and
Julie dove and passed it.
Julie dove and passed it and Jen just
Turned it
forearm passed that ball into the raft.
into the sky, up on her knee, just blast that thing. It's she out. I was already jumping. I was already
I think I was like
spinning
in
and jumping.
disbelief that that's the last point because the
Right?
the very end, I'm like, oh, Pamela's just gonna rip. She's gonna rip.
We're
this
gonna have to
serve,
take a
gonna
time
rip
out,
it,
yeah.
like they're gonna put. It was like we're gonna.
What? No, it just happened. Just like the whole.
It was
just
just wild.
flew. Okay, what'd you feel?
Dog
What'd you hear?
huddling. I was just screaming. I
Did
think.
you just run in, jump in?
No, I think I sellied a little
Okay.
individually as I do, and went right into the huddle right after that, and then
You're on the top.
no,
Oh,
circle.
I
I think
like
I
the
got.
top
I
of the
think I got
pile.
underneath. It
Okay.
wasn't really a puddle. It was like a
I
circle
was there.
huddling, and then just the bodies kept coming, and I was just in the bottom. My little leg was like bending in ways that it shouldn't bend. I was like
Like, thank God it's
just being
over.
like literally
Yeah.
crushed underneath. Just
No, anyone underneath
Just
felt any bit
screaming.
of pressure. I was just in the top being
no,
gentle
just screaming.
for once.
And then I grabbed Julie's sides of her faces and I kissed her on the forehead.
Oh, on the lips. I thought you were going to say
Oh, lips.
I said, "Whoa." I came right in there like.
Yeah, I was just screaming at the ground, and then I was like, "Oh, what else is doing?" So it's fun to rewatch it. And
Oh, it's
see what
amazing. I
everybody else did.
love rewatching. I love those clips.
I think I just said it in the interviews after. I'm like, I don't think it's gonna feel real until I have a medal around my neck, and even
Right.
still, what? It doesn't feel.
I've never in my life, like when everyone's like, "Oh, I'm in shock," or "I don't believe I'm here," or "Did that really just happen?" I'm always like, "Come on, be present. Like, be here now." I challenge you guys to do that all the time. But I was like, "Is this is this real life?" We like never in my wildest dreams.
Is the game over? Like
We-
just, you know.
Like, who bet on us? Where's the Paralympic betting site? Like, who bet on Canada to win 3-0 and not let the opponent get to 20? 20! That's an ass kicking. Sorry if you're from Brazil. Don't listen to this. I apologize. They're an amazing team.
Yeah.
We are ranked higher right now, but on paper, they're a better team. Like, people think
Our
that.
record
Like,
with them is almost.
they have Paralympic medals. They have more experience. We showed up and we dominated. 3 bagel. 3 croissant. Let's go.
3%, 3 chocolate chip dining hall cookies. Like, let's go. Yeah.
You
Full
know
association.
that bagel is because it's a circle?
No,
So
no.
then it's 3-0.
That's
3
right.
bagel.
3 bagel.
And then it's 3 cookies.
3 cookies. I'm just listing off threes and things. And I'm like,
I love it.
3 croissants.
It didn't make sense at all. I just picked something French. 3 escargot was like, I don't know.
3 snails. Yeah, dissociation. I don't even know. If my
But we
brain
were
is
so
caught up.
happy.
Yeah.
Like that, like
I
that
think I just
team.
kept saying it out loud after. I'm like,
Oh, yeah.
bronze medal.
Oh, yeah.
Just like
hugging each
screaming
other.
because I
Was
had
the
to, like,
was the
almost-
audio on, people? Like, could you hear us swearing? And then just
Teresa.
bacon, bacon.
Yeah, come tell us what it was like being in the crowd.
All right, get in here. Giddy up, get after it.
I was weeping. I was literally tears
Oh,
tears
yeah.
falling down my face watching you guys all jump in a circle, and then you guys all started yelling bacon.
You guys could hear?
I could hear. I knew, yeah, because I knew the suits. I knew
Yeah.
the suit, yeah. But it was incredible. That game, watching that game, it, like you said, it happened so quickly. Like, you guys were just on a mission, and it was just like boom, boom, boom,
That's
done.
Yeah.
And it was electric. Like, the feeling in the stadium, like, it was palpable. Like, you could feel it in the air. Like, it was incredible.
Did it feel like the crowd was for Canada, or was it back and forth and it was just a good crowd?
The Brazil crowd was quiet. Like, you guys silenced them. Like, Canada was much louder, but there was more, I think there was more people in the stadium for Brazil, but they were silent.
they're sound. They also weren't allowed to bring their drums.
France, you were cheering for the wrong team. My mom said that they converted some kids that were in the crowd by giving Canada pencils.
Yeah,
Yeah.
people just kept turning around and staring at me because I was yelling so loud that they kept like giving me the side eye. It's like, it's bronze medal, baby. What do you expect?
thing.
But it was electric for sure. It was incredible.
I just remember Jeremy also, friend, Teresa, was watching it. He said, I don't think I have it in me. If I said, I said, no, thank God you did it.
Right.
I can't do it.
Yeah, he lost his voice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, I lost my voice long before that, but she came back. She's back. Oh,
So happy. Everybody had family. Everybody had somebody in the crowd.
I don't care. I just wanted to be there with
Well,
you
first I
guys,
just want to win.
with all of you.
But it was extra.
I know, it's amazing, and it adds another layer in walking out after the game. So if people listening, we have to go through media. We get about, I think Heidi and I both get all the interviews. Danny gets all the interviews. Allie gets a bunch of interviews. So it's like, it's like, I don't know, 20 minutes later, longer. Heidi did you get pulled? No, you were just slow. You didn't get pulled for anti-doping?
Mm-mm.
So, yeah,
I was
so
like,
anyway.
oh, he's doping. I'm like, no, I literally did, I think, 5 or 6 interviews.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I did 4 or 5.
Yeah.
And then I walk out and they just start chanting, like, cheering, chanting. Parents are crying. People are bawling. There's 150, if not more people back there.
Wild.
Danny comes out next. I'm like, everyone gets cheered for? And then it's just like, Captain. And then you came out last, probably, like,
and then I came out
explosion. Yeah. Yeah. But, like, who gets 6 aces in a row? Pull up the stats.
Insane.
In a medal match at an Olympics or Paralympics, let's pull up a volleyball stat with 6 aces in a row.
8 in the first.
Nerves of steel. And I'm just screaming. Like, what? Their tactics were horrible. If you want to learn how to coach sitting volleyball, do not do that.
Yeah.
One blocker at the net, never have I ever.
Yeah,
Come on.
let's note the 68 kilometer
Yes.
an hour serve.
So in indoor, the men serve like 120 kilometers an hour or higher. Women, 100. And maybe higher. Sorry, everybody. But in sitting volleyball, imagine taking a court that's 5 meters long before the net. And then adding another couple, like 8 meters, 68 kilometers coming at you. Oh, we're just going to bring everybody to the back line. You're going to close your eye and hope it hits you.
That was their strategy.
And to be honest, like, it's been a bit of a struggle.
Oh,
It's been something where, like,
I asked Julie if I should. No, I said, should I? What's your shy character? She said, well, you don't really serve great anyway. So you should probably keep looking at your skin serve.
there we go.
I was like, you're not wrong.
It's been a bit janky. It's been a bit tight. And I'm like, relax. Toss the ball and hit the ball. You need a ball-shaped hand. If any of you out there don't know that, make your hand round and relax and hit it. It comes from the hips and the shoulders. And everyone in the world doesn't seem to think that, but 68 kilometers. That's, I think, 13 kilometers, if not more, higher than what the opponents had. Like, let's go. A good float can get over 60, but yeah, a record in a bronze medal game. Let's go.
Let's go.
I just kept yelling. You're like, yeah. I like when you talk to me from the side. I'm like, perfect. I'm like, go after her again. Because we originally, when they went back to that weird W Cup thing, we went to a different target. It was like, oh, now there's no blockers. It's no, hit the girl who's feeling it. This sounds cutthroat, but this is welcome. The window into our soul.
Surfing is such a mental game. They're like moving around, and again, for our game, for sitting volleyball, you can block the serve. So it's such a weird strategy as well, especially, I guess, with the spin serve, and it's coming so fast. If it just hits your hand, it's like flying out of balance, which is what happened. But normally, if they back up, it's like you want maybe the lane straight ahead of me, but it's I just kept serving across to the person who doesn't want to.
Which is your secondary serve.
Yeah, which is
so amazing. People don't understand we have that, and it's top secret info, but yeah, more than one serve always. But go after it.
I was like, oh, you don't want to pass. Too bad.
And serve pass is such a part of our winning style of play. Mm-hmm. And just those words, winning style of play, is probably above what people want to hear about on the podcast. But when you play the style, the way that you should play, good things will happen. Mm-hmm. And that's where this game came together. Mm-hmm. And we were able to execute in the way that we want to play volleyball. And it's hit ball hard, serve ball hard.
You just see it, yeah, and every pass it down, hitting those crossbody line shots and all that stuff. Just
hitting people in the head,
the ball down the line. The face. We're all like
one of the best volleyball countries.
He's like,
she's apologizing. It's our offense is incredible.
Inspiring.
She was a fun one. The game. Not anybody.
Cheers to her. The game. I need a little more.
All right, and chat. Oh, we need to fill up.
Well, it's also
sign off.
Oh, it's cold. Yeah, sign off. Oh, thank you.
All right. Cool. Are we gonna do our usual? No, I already had more.
Oh, sure.
I had me. Are we gonna do our? What do we do at the end? Follow us. I don't think we do that. Okay.
Thanks.
No.
Do you want me to say?
I think no. You can do whatever you want, but I think there's not much to say. But merci buckets, Barry.
Buckets, Barry.
Honestly,
fucking did it.
Yeah. And there's no one I would rather be doing a podcast with and advocating with and fucking ripping on serves with than you. I'm so proud of you.
Thank you. There's no one that could get me in that mindset or prepare me enough for this moment. So thank you for everything you do for me specifically, but for the team and everybody. And I have to refrain from talking too much about you in the interviews because it's magic, and it takes a special person to make people believe in themselves and bring the real magic out of each other. So thank you for everything you do.
It's special, and Heidi and I spend time together on the podcast, and then when events happen, like, it's business, and we don't get to connect too much. And I wouldn't say it was your best event in the lead up to that. We had a conversation on the court in the morning, or the day before, because we didn't practice in the morning, and just like, what's happening? How's it going? And I challenged you, and you just like, Ben, like, you were kind of vulnerable in that moment. And I think through the connection that we have and the friendship that we have, we're able to be real and raw with each other. But at the end of the day, you know, like, how much I care about you. And so you're willing to let me push you to be the best version of yourself. And when you show up and you're great, like you were, with, I think, 8 aces in the first set, you need to know that. You need to hear that. And it pays off. And it might not be the style that everyone needs on the team, but because we have this relationship, we can lean into that. And then we can celebrate. And we can only make each other better. So thank you for trusting me and believing in me and going on this adventure together. We didn't know where this podcast would go, and we really just wanted to take a chance, and we got a fucking bronze medal.
Let's go.
Let's go, baby.
Wow.
High five? I always high five.